Wherever you go, wherever you stay, don't you forget that love is always coming your way. No matter how far, how broken you are, don't you forget that love is always coming your way. Hey, I don't know you, but I know you got tension in your neck. Stressed out, too addicted to your phone to go to bed. If that's you, then take a breath.
Welcome back, my beautiful souls. Today is Soulful Sunday, and it is the beginning of a new week. So Soulful Sundays is all about, doing a quick chakra check-in, what chakras need focusing for the week, what are some things that you can do to help align those chakras for this upcoming week. So we're gonna tap in to see what spirit has to say about your chakras, all right? And today is July 19th, and it's also a very powerful day, all right? It says here, something is happening with the planets today, my peoples, my beautiful souls, all right? It says here it's the Barboat basket, all right? It's a rare alignment today, all right? They call it the 444 alignment, all right? Where Jupiter, Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto all gather at 4 degrees simultaneously, all right? It's named after this famous person called Andre Barbault, and this is the first time in any lifetime that this has happened, all right? This has not happened in nobody's lifetime before, all right? So this is a very rare special event, and it's happening from July 19th and July 21st, okay? So it says here that the 4 planets at 4 degrees Jupiter. So each planet will be at 4 degrees Jupiter, okay? I'm sorry, I take that back. 4 planets at 4 degrees, all right? Jupiter is pouring into good fortune, okay? Uranus is sending sudden breakthroughs. Neptune is blessing your deepest wishes. And Pluto is delivering the fated change your soul has been asking for, all right? So after this Cancer new moon, there is another shift, all right, that pushes towards your deepest wishes and your greatest change, all right, that you've been asking for, all right? So let's tap in to see what your chakras are speaking today on this Soulful Sunday. Ooh, we have the king under her, all right? I'm getting masculine energy, and this is like for strength. Keep your strength, all right? You see him, he's got swords up and fighting. He's definitely taking different paths, but through it all, he's got his head held high, eyes looking forward, and you are keeping your strength, okay? Yeah. Strength is very important during this time. That's what I'm getting from that card. Tell me more, Spirit, when it comes to this chakras, my collective chakras. What are they speaking, all right? During this rare event, this Barbault event, where 4 planets are at 4 degrees after the Cancer moon. This is exciting. Tell me more, Spirit. Yeah, you're gonna be getting pure downloads at this time, all right? Your crown chakra is definitely going to be active, all right? Pay attention to your dreams, pay attention to your daydreams and night dreams, pay attention to your visions, all right? Because your crown chakra is definitely going to be active during this time, as you're going to be getting downloads as to things you should do, downloads as to guidance, and download as to your dreams, okay? So y'all pay attention to that. Ooh, look at that. It's also going to bring forth some sacral chakra healing, all right? You're going to transform your creativity, all right? As it said, let's see which planet. I think it's, yeah, Jupiter, all right? It's gonna, this is giving me Jupiter energy as well, because it's gonna help stem your creativity, which is gonna bring in good fortune for you guys. Okay, so definitely you're gonna see some sacral chakra growth or some sacral chakra activation because of this Jupiter at 4 degrees, which is gonna bring in creativity. You might find something new that you're willing to do. You may pick up a little hobby. You may start to find more creative ways to do your passion or your craft. All right, so that's going to be growing. All right, you're going to grow something that's going to bring you good fortune. Okay, for sure. Yeah, look at that confirmation with your queen underneath, divine feminine energy. All right, what I just spoke about, your creativity, your passion, your growing, that's all feminine energy here. All right, so yeah, confirmation that it's going to grow. You see her, how she's holding flowers in her hand like a seed. From the dirt, it's growing and it's gonna blossom and bloom. Look at that double confirmation. All right, we have the arrows up and we have the love. Okay, this is double confirmation that you're gonna stem from your creativity. Your sacral chakra is gonna grow and be active, and it's gonna align during this bubble basket, and Jupiter is gonna help to bring good fortune. This is double confirmation. Thank you, Spirit. Wow. Thank you, Spirit. Look at that. And it's gonna be passion. It's gonna ignite your heart chakra as well. All right, and you're gonna be doing lots of things out of love, for sure. All right, your heart chakra is gonna be shining bright. It's gonna be glistening. You're gonna be filled with so much love. All right, you're gonna be doing what you love, passion. Y'all, look at that confirmation. Some of you could even be having a kundalini activation. All right, for sure. All right, you have the snake here. All right, so some of you guys, this bubble basket moon is definitely gonna activate your crown chakra, and it's gonna activate your root chakra, and it's gonna activate your sacral chakra. All right, so you may have a kundalini activation. All right, so it's gonna start from your root and go all the way up your spine to your crown chakra, and those are the chakras that you're gonna feel the most from. All right, your root, your sacral, and your crown. Y'all, look at that confirmation at the bottom of the deck. Activation. You're gonna grow. These chakras are gonna grow and align. Thank you, Spirit. Confirmation. Ooh, and it's gonna bring in new spirals. Yo, once you have this kundalini activation, y'all are gonna enter a new spiral, and that new spiral is gonna help bring in good fortune, and it's gonna help you move towards your greatest desires and your wishes, as so is for this bubble basket moon. All right, it says Neptune, so definitely this aligns with Neptune. All right, it's gonna be blessing your greatest wishes. Okay, this full moon is very much powerful. Look at that. Yep, and it's gonna bring in abundance, and everything's gonna balance out. All right, yeah, everything's gonna balance out. Okay, yep, look at that. Everything's gonna balance out. Remember to speak your truth. All right, your ancestors and your spirit team is protecting you and making sure that everything balances out, but continue to speak your truth and stand in your truth as you go through this transition. All right, that's very, very important. Because y'all, it's gonna have sudden breakthroughs. Confirmation. Yeah, you're gonna have sudden breakthroughs, and Uranus is gonna bring that forth during this bubble basket moon. All right, y'all, sudden breakthroughs, and those sudden breakthroughs are gonna make you enter new spirals. Wow, look at that. This also gives me sudden breakthroughs as well. You see all this motion and confusion and all these pathways and patterns. definitely giving sudden breakthroughs. All right, Spirit's gonna be speaking to you, speaking directly to your crown chakra. You're gonna be listening, and it's gonna bring sudden breakthroughs, and you're gonna activate, and you're gonna start to shine bright, and things are gonna start to balance out. Okay. Yes, that's confirmation. And look at that. Number 6 with the diamond, all right? Definitely with your pineal gland, all right? You're going to be starting to see things more. You're going to start to manifest your future, your wants, and your desires, and manifest the things that serve more of a purpose in your life, all right? And you're going to let go of things that don't serve purpose. Confirmation, all right, with this 6th chakra, pineal gland, yep. And look at that. Confirmation what I said about you're gonna be letting go of the old and bringing off the new. You're gonna be cutting those ties, all right? You're gonna be cutting cords with people, places, and things that no longer serve you in this new dream and in this new desire that you will bring it forward, all right, within this new spiral, all right? And Uranus is gonna help bring all of that to the surface, all right, with this sudden breakthrough. Look, oh, I cannot make this up. Do y'all see this? We had the 10, the ace underneath this king, all right? Confirmation. A spiral is ending and something new is beginning, and both of them are clubs, all right? This is double confirmation. Thank you, Spirit, that you're going to have sudden breakthroughs. You're cutting those ties, and you're going to have a whole new beginning, and it's going to bring so much abundance, and you're going to be activated. Thank you, Spirit. Wow, I could not make this up. Look at that. The 6 underneath the ace of spades as well. This is confirmation, all right? Confirmation. Tell me more, Spirit. Ooh, look at that. And y'all are going to be loving your new selves, all right? You're going to be transformed, all right? You're going to be so much more in love with yourself. Hence this heart chakra energy in the beginning of the reading, yeah? All right? 1 second, guys. Yeah, so this card relates to Pluto during this Barbasket moon, which is bringing fated change that you've wished for, all right? So this is definitely heavy confirmation. All of these cards right here are heavy confirmation for the fated change that you have been wishing for, all right? And it's gonna come, and you're gonna love it, and you're gonna feel so much love from within, okay? That is double confirmation. Thank you, Spirit. Let's see, do you have anything else to say, Spirit? Anything else to say for this deck? Ooh, y'all, look at that. Pay attention. Your pineal gland is going to be open. You might even, like, with this fated change, your whole perspective is going to shift, okay? You might be tapping into your spirituality more. You might become more conscious. If you're not already conscious, you're going to become conscious. If you're already spiritual, then you're going to be even more spiritual. You're going to probably have a new gift download or something, but it's definitely gonna awaken your pineal gland, and it's gonna activate, and you're gonna see or feel and be like have a new gift or talent, all right, with this fated change, all right? It all comes together with it. Oh, I swear to God, I cannot make this up, all right? You're gonna have a new talent, all right? Look at that. All right, you're gonna have a new gift that comes with this fated change, all right? Yup. Could be tapping into your witchy side, whatever it may be. Take it as it resonates, all right? But you're definitely gonna have a new gift, and you're gonna have a new trick that unfolds. You see this Joker, he's got his bag of tricks or whatever that he pulls out when he wants to do a new trick. Yup. You have many talents and many gifts, all right? But I'm channeling that because, like, it comes in due timing, all right? So, like, all your gifts are not, you're not aware of all the gifts that you hold, all right? All your talents that you hold, all right? So this is like, you're definitely unlocking a new one from out the bag, all right? confirmation, and it's going to be activated, and it's going to stem out of love. This is double confirmation. I swear I cannot make this up. Thank you, Spirit. Y'all, Spirit wants you to know, y'all, you got something coming. You got something coming. Whoa. This is a very positive video so far, all right, for this barbell basket this barbell basket reading. Look at that. I split the deck and balance, all right? Crown chakra energy, balance, all right? That's confirmation. You're going to get new downloads, all right? Yup. You're evolving and you're changing, all right, to the better, and everything's balancing out, and people around you see it and they mad. They big mad, but who cares? That's because they're low vibrational people, all right? So you definitely need to be aware of who you keep your company with during this time as you are elevating, all right? Elevating. Definitely pay attention to who you keep, and have patience. And patience keeps being at the bottom of the deck, but have patience with yourself, all right? That's very important. It keeps being at the bottom of the deck. Look at that. I split the deck, and look, I said have patience, and then the love came up. Y'all, have patience. Love yourself a little bit more, all right? Trust yourself. Make sure you're doing your healing as well, all right, my beautiful souls? Look, look, I be splitting the deck, and look, heavy root chakra energy. Both of them are red. Look, third eye coming through, okay? Confirmation, all right? Don't be so hard on yourself. Love yourself and have patience with yourself. All right, let's tap in. Let's see what chakras you can focus on this week and for the next few days as we are in this barbell basket new moon, all right, which is bringing forth transitions for you guys, new spirals with your dreams and your desires, new gifts. Let's see what chakras you can focus on. Let's see what chakra spirit is saying. Ooh, look at that. I cannot make this up. Excuse my card. It's a long story, all right? But look at that. This is heavy sacral chakra energy, as it is orange, right? And it says perseverance, all right? You have to have perseverance as you transition and you go through this new cycle and this new chapter, all right? And this new spiral. Have perseverance. 1 second, God. Yeah, heavy sacral chakra energy. So this is definitely a chakra that you'll need to focus on the next few days during this barbell basket moon, all right? I would definitely suggest that you stay abstinent so that people are not taking the energy that you need in order to have the perseverance, all right, and have the creativity, all right? So definitely sacral chakra is heavy present. Look, addiction in reverse, all right? Yeah, no addiction to those sexual activities. Tell me more, Spirit. What chakra can my collective focus on this once in a lifetime planetary alignment? Confirmation again. Passion came up, all right? Cannot make this up, all right? You definitely heavy sacral chakra energy, all right? Definitely during the next few days, I would say eat more orange foods, wear orange, all right? Definitely get out in that sun for sure, all right? Burn an orange candle, all right? Orange candle represents your passion, your creativity, all right? Your business, money, all right? Light that candle, all right? Definitely heavy sacral chakra energy, okay? Eat those orange foods, wear that orange clothing for the next few days. That's gonna help align your sacral chakra more and let it, and it's gonna vibrate at a higher frequency once you start doing that. All right, heavy sacral chakra energy this week for sure. Let's see what this is. Look at that, solar plexus chakra. All right, y'all, overindulgence. So y'all, like I said before, do not overindulge in things that are gonna drain your energy and drain your creativity from you. All right, be mindful of the things you do this week and who you do it with and who you surround yourself with. You don't want them to take from you when you're supposed to be in this phase of transitioning and creativity. All right, you need all the energy you get. All right, don't let them take from your kundalini. No. So y'all, what happens is when people drain your energy, especially through sexual activity, that comes from your crown chakra. All right, when you all right, when you let it out, you know, when you reach climax, all of that comes from your crown chakra. All right, that's where your kundalini is. So the draining, that whole thing, you don't want that to happen. So don't overindulge in anything that's gonna take your sunshine from you. All right, you could also be connected to raw. All right, so definitely also eat some yellow foods as well. All right, some yellow squash. All right, some yellow foods, yellow bell peppers, some bananas. All right, that's definitely gonna help because these two kind of work together as one. Okay, this gives you the courage to keep going forward. All right, that's what your solar plexus chakra is about, courage and shining bright. All right, and being a bright star, bringing a bright diamond from within. All right, so this is going to give you the courage to continue to push towards your passions and your desires. All right, tell me more, spirit. Ooh, balance came out again. Yeah, you have to balance. Make sure if you feel like things aren't balanced and you feel like there's a little chaos, definitely spirit is bringing balance, because like I said, you are going to have people watching you and they're going to be mad, but don't worry, spirit has you covered. All right, they're going to be, these people are not going to matter. Okay, everything's going to balance out. Even with your crown chakra, your spiritual gifts, they're all going to balance out. All right, so definitely make sure you're protecting yourself at night. If you sleep with mirrors facing your bed, you might want to cover them up or turn them around. That is very important for crown chakra because your dreams are going to be very important. All right, ooh, let's see what else spirit has to say. So y'all, do you have anything else to say, spirit? Ooh, yeah, this also comes back to that black and white joker. All right, you have to release the people that are no longer serving you. It's time to cut those ties. All right, this comes back to this card. All right, cutting those ties for sure. All right, people that confuse you, people that no longer serve your purpose, people that are hating. All right, people that you feel no longer connected to, you have to cut those ties, because if you don't, they're going to create confusion and they're going to create a death for you. All right, death of your passions. All right, death of your creativity. All right, they're going to dim that right down to whereas so much to whereas it's non-existent. So yeah, spirit is reminding you to definitely cut those ties with those people, places, and things that no longer serve you, because if not, it's gonna prohibit your transgression. Okay, for sure. You know, we have wisdom and power at the back, y'all. Confirmation. This is where it's coming from, a wise spirit. All right, for sure. Could be a father figure. All right, someone maybe also coming to give you some words of wisdom and advice in your life when it comes to your passions, your desires, maybe your overindulgence. Maybe they see it and they feel like they need to tell you as well. All right, so there, don't take offense to it if that is the case. All right, they're coming out of a place of love and they're telling you because they want to see you win. All right, so it may be a father figure or a male figure that might come and give you some wise words. All right, whether it be a physical person or a passed on loved one. All right, but that's definitely going to happen, all right? And I feel like they're definitely going to give you some wise words about cutting those ties with people, all right, and some overindulgence. That's what I feel like they're coming to talk to you about for sure. Yeah, confirmation. It's in reverse, but this confirms like you're missing someone, all right, a lost loved one. Maybe you've come to terms with them not being here. Like I said, it's definitely could be someone in the spirit of passed on loved one that's coming to give you those wise words. But look, solar plexus chakra energy again, all right? It wants spirit is saying that y'all give thanks. Go outside and give thanks. Thank the sun for shining so bright. You know, this is a time where, you know, sun has been turned off for 4 years, all right? So we're finally feeling the effects of the real sun, all right? So definitely go outside and feel the real sun. That's gonna help get to your solar plexus chakra and ignite your creativity even stronger than ever now. Okay, so definitely, all right, give thanks to the sun. You also could have a connection to Ra, all right? So yeah, Ra is very much present. Okay, so those two chakras are very much present that you need to focus on this week, all right? Make sure you eat your yellow foods, get out in the sun some more. Also say you got some vitamin D as well. That will also, that's going to be very important for you as well, to get out in the sun and meditate in the sun a little bit this week, especially since we are feeling the effects of the real sun now. Okay, like if you haven't noticed like the different colors of the sun and the moon now, that is because sun is turned off and we are getting the real sun, the real moon, all right? Even the earth is changing, the grass, everything, okay? So definitely get some of that vitamin D and connect with the sun more, all right? Do some sun gazing, all right? Some sun meditation, sitting outside in the sun and thanking the sun, because that is gonna be beneficial to you, all right? For sure, all right? May want to give the earth an offering. You know, if you have any, if you cut up some fruits and vegetables, definitely give that back to the earth. The skins, the seeds, all right? The skins of the lemons, all right? The skins of the bananas, the skins, the insides, the seeds of the orange bell peppers. You know, like the colorful foods that you're supposed to be eating this week, which are orange and yellow. Those are the foods that you need to be eating the most this week. You know, put that in a little bag or a little bowl, and when you're able to dig a little hole and put it in the hole and say something as simple as, I give this back to you, Mother Nature. Thank you for blessing me on this new pathway, this new spiral, and this new journey. Help me to help bring forth more my creativity, all right, and my confidence. That's something simple you could say as you're planting your seeds and your scraps, all right? And that will, watch what happens. Watch what happens. I'm not even gonna speak. Watch, but that's exactly what you need to do. They're asking you to give thanks a little bit more. Okay. Woohoo! Look at that. Yeah, we have give thanks in reverse. All right. And gratitude in reverse. Confirmation, yeah, you need to give thanks a little bit more. They're stressing that the fact that it's in reverse, all right, and it's purple, so that's crown chakra energy, all right. Definitely spirit wants you to give thanks and ground a little bit more. They're asking you to, because they have a blessing for you, all right, and they want to give it to you, but they're not going to give it to you if you're not aligned and you're not thanking them and blessing them, all right. All right, so don't be stuck in a position where you're not grounding, all right? That's not what they want, all right? They don't want you to be not grounding. This is root chakra energy, all right? They need your root chakra to be aligned as well. Like I said, you're going to have a kundalini activation, and the three chakras that is going to target the most is your root, your sacral, and your crown. I said that in part at the beginning of the reading, so go, yeah. Okay, so yeah, they definitely want you to get on and ground more, alright? Especially if you're feeling a little bit down right now, for sure. And the stressing to give thanks, alright? Thank you, Spirit. else to say, Spirit? Excuse me, that was confirmation. That was a confirmation burp. You have anything else to say, Spirit, in closing for this deck? So yeah, I think that's it. I just want to pull up. Look at that. Impatience. Have the patience, alright? Have the patience. They're guiding you. Everything happens in due. Alright, I'm going to be pulling a herbal oracle card, alright, in closing, just to see what herb you can focus on this week as well, alright, what Spirit is saying. So let me get it real quick. Let's see what herb Spirit is guiding you towards this week. For this deck, I do it a little different. I don't shuffle this deck, and it's designed like that, alright? For my herbal oracle deck, you don't shuffle. I have it spread out, and I have to pick from left to right whatever card I'm guided to. So it's a little different, alright? So I'm doing that right now. Ginseng, Magician. Wow, this resonates so much, alright? Magician, you have that magician energy within you, alright? It could be a wizard, a warlock, alright, a witch, but you have the magic from within, alright, to stem your creativity, to stem your passions, alright, to go forth with your abundance, alright? You're a magician, alright? A master alchemist, alright? Whatever you desire, whatever you want in life, it can come to fruition, okay? Yeah, let's see what it is saying. This is a new deck also, so I'm still learning a lot of the cards. There's a lot to remember with plants and this herbal is a lot to remember, so I refer to the book for some stuff as well, alright? Ginseng, let's see what it says, alright? And you would not be healed, right? That the planets that govern this plant is Jupiter and Uranus. 2 out of the 4 planets that are in this bubble basket right now, alright? This bubble basket planet alignment. How coincidental. Alright, let's see what it says. Alright. Ginseng, master, I cannot make this up. Master manifester. I thank you, Spirit. I cannot make this up, okay? Boundless energy, potential, resourcefulness, expansion. Like I said, this planet is governed by Uranus and Jupiter, alright? And Uranus and Jupiter, those are the planets that are going to bring forth your fated beginnings that you want change, alright? And your abundance, okay? So, this card could not relate any better, alright? It says, ginseng provides longevity and creative energy within each person. Alright, the shape of the root resembles a human figure, symbolic of its deeply restorative effect on the body and mind. Crown chakra is also present for a chakra that is going to be highly active during this time. Alright, cannot make this up. Alright, the root, this was definitely used in medicine, alright? The root was used for pain relief and digestive troubles to calm the spirit, and as a pollutant to stanch bleeding. It was also used as an aphrodisiac, alright? You heard that ring confirmation. all right, and in China it's more of a stimulating, all right, herb, all right. It is considered a life prolonging cure all plant. Like Uranus, ginseng's medicinal abilities are like a lightning bolt of pure life energy to the nervous system. Reviving our innermost recesses. Mm. Jupiter influence allows it to strengthen our vitality, immune system, and general life force. All right, confirmation when it comes to that sacral chakra and crown chakra. All right, it's definitely gonna help ignite that general life force, all right, especially with that sacral chakra. That's your life force, that's your reproductive system, all right. It's gonna help ignite that and ignite your creativity even stronger. Cannot make this up, okay. As a primary adaptogen, it has strong regulatory effects on the hormonal and endocrine systems, being a tonic herb that greatly calms and harmonizes the spirit. Another trait ginseng gets from Jupiter. Wow, guidance. Ginseng, like the magician in the tarot, embodies the wizardly and brilliance. You are a master manifester, and now is the time to sow the seeds of your dreams to bring your intentions to fruition. The tools, the skills, and wisdom you've gathered have led you to this moment, okay? Mm-hmm. Ginseng's unique signature trait reminds you to keep a clear vision. That third eye card came out and that crown chakra came out, right? You need to keep a clear vision towards your goals and your dreams right now, all right? Mm-hmm. Keep a clear vision consistently, all right, unmotivated by ego, all right. Keep a clear vision. Don't let the status ego, like status, money, and vanity get control of you, all right. And the people that surround you, all right. Status, all right, to manifest a deeply powerful and creative light in alignment to your higher self, okay. Yeah. Wow, this is so powerful. Wow, wow, wow. All right, so definitely Spirit wants to remind you to keep your creativity flowing, all right. If you're able to get your hands on some ginseng, I definitely recommend you to boil it as a tea, drink it, eat it, and also do a spiritual bath with it, okay. That is going to be so beneficial to you this week, okay. It's going to help definitely with you. It's gonna help with you as you enter this new spiral, all right. I'm wishing you guys all the best, all right. This was such a positive reading, all right. Remember to chase your dreams, don't give up, and have patience, all right, my beautiful souls. Thank you for joining me today at Rooted Visions, all right. I pray that this reading finds who it needs to find, all right. I hope that spirit aligns it so that it finds you in the right time and the right moment. Thank you for allowing me to be in your energy for this time, all right, and help give you guidance and healing, all right. Thank you. I appreciate you for that, all right. Remember, you are loved, all right, and your spirits and your guides always have your back, all right. Until next time, my beautiful souls, remember to stay rooted in spirit and guided by vision. Peace, love, and blessings, my beautiful souls.